Hey everybody, it's Eric from EPautos.com. Caught an interesting news item about Rivian, which is one of the EV manufacturers, and the very uhhset channeling OJ that apparently they're going to lose about $100 million or more in revenue, as they put it, through their vampiric operation of forcing other manufacturers, vehicle manufacturers, to buy carbon credits from them. Tesla does this too. And I have an article up on the site that gets into this in some depth, but essentially it's incredible that they are complaining about it. You know, Dracula is considered to be a bad guy, right? Because he sucks the blood of his unwilling victims. But in a way, Dracula's not that bad, because at least he doesn't say that he has a right to suck your blood, does he? These EV manufacturers do exactly that. They believe they have a right to suck the blood of other manufacturers using this rent-seeking carbon credit scam that has financed Tesla and Rivian. And there's another aspect of this that really just gets my goat, irritates me, which is that Rivian in particular is a manufacturer that caters to an ultra-affluent clientele. There are two models, their R1S or R1T, whatever it is they call the things, the pickup and the SUV. These are vehicles that start at about $70,000 and typically transact for $80,000 or more. Now, I'm sorry, but you know, people who can afford to buy an $80,000, $70,000 vehicle really ought to be paying their own way. They ought not to be getting generous subsidies, either directly or indirectly, in the form of tax kickbacks or various other government favoritism scams like that. But the reason for it is pretty simple. You know, why do people buy these things? It's not because they're concerned about the climate. It's because they want to be seen as showing concern for the climate. But what they don't want is to be driving around in some basic, simple little electric vehicle. I am not in favor of subsidizing anything. You know, I think things should succeed or fail on their merits in the market. But yeah, at least you could kind of make some sort of a case for encouraging, facilitating basic little EV transportation modules, you know, that got you from A to B, you know, because the climate's changing. All right, but what we're talking about are these extravagant, high performance, you know, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds electric vehicles that don't require any kind of meaningful compromise of luxury or status for very affluent people. And the government is forcing us, you know, ordinary people, to pay taxes to help finance all this stuff. And it's beyond insufferable that they do this. But they get away with it, again, because of this climate scam stuff. It's this virtue signaling stuff that makes a lot of people afraid or hesitant to even raise their hand and say, well, wait a minute, you know, because, oh, you don't care about the climate, you're a polluter, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's time for that to stop. It's just enough already. And, you know, Orange Man, I've had beefs with him about a lot of things that he's been doing lately, but his dialing back of the carbon credit scam is one of the things that I think he's done that's very good. I hope that these EV manufacturers sink or swim on their merits. If Rivian and Tesla can't make money selling vehicles and have to rely on grift and transfer payments and rent seeking in order to earn a profit, and you know, earn is entirely the wrong word in that context. It's not earning it, they're taking it. Then good riddance. I'll celebrate when they both get flushed down the toilet, like the bad turds that they are. Anyway, more over at EPautos.com, the web's best libertarian gearhead site. Thanks as always for listening, and if you like these videos, please, you know, subscribe, like, whatever it is you're supposed to do, and hope you'll consider stopping by EPautos too and checking out what we've got there, and possibly joining in our little conclave of wrong thinkers, and we will see you there. Thanks.